沉睡的人心潮澎湃，热血流过动脉，别让梦想带着遗憾醒来。总有人被世界淘汰，总有人被记载，在这尔虞我诈的舞台，挺过来。初心人才，坎坷不算失败，不负时代，人生没有彩排，起落都精彩，磨难用双手推开，全力去对待，豁出去才痛快，看我和命运谁厉害。
I'm here today to seek some advice from you.
You flatter me, Uncle. You know that I'd be glad to help.
Rofus's investment conference is coming. I want to ask if Sercom has the chance to win.
I'm afraid I can't answer that question for you. If I tell you that, I'd be violating our company rules and business ethics.
We are at home. We're not in your company. You can say anything you want.
All right, I'll put it in another way. You are an expert on investments. On behalf of Xincheng, I would like to consult you if Sercom has a chance to win.
Sercom is cooperating with telecom operators. The profit model it presented, it looks very good.
So you think Sercom is very promising? Rofus is going to choose this project, right? In the beginning, it was you who criticized Xincheng for being idle, a player doing nothing. He was stimulated and started this. I'm both happy and scared. But thank you very much, because without you, Xincheng wouldn't have achieved all of this.
I don't really see a bright future in it. He's fighting against mobile internet, which is free and convenient. And Sercom is still based on telecommunication base stations, and that tech is much too old. I honestly don't think it's really promising.
Mobile internet is just a new form of media. And it might not develop as fast as you think.
It'll be faster than you think.
Telecom operators are backed by the state.
In the context of market competition, it's all the same.
All because of Xincheng's hard work.
I'm sorry, but it's not. I'm afraid he stole the idea from someone else.
Wait, what do you mean by that?
I accidentally left Magic Crystal's project plan at Xincheng's place. He plagiarized it. And from then on, he's been attacking Magic Crystal by all means. He sent men to destroy their office and even crashed a car in it. They were all inside and almost got killed. That is no way to do business. That is robbery.
Remember the first rule, Guo Xinnian. Not a word about where we are. Second, don't give any information about Magic Crystal.
I got it. Hello?
Hey, where are you? I went to the cafe to look for you, but you weren't there.
Well, we moved.
Moved to where?
Well, we just moved into our new headquarters. I'm not so sure what the location is yet. What do you want?
Listen, Rofis wants to talk about investment. I want to talk it over with you.
Oh. I'm listening.
Your hard drive is ruined now. What are you planning to do? Start all over again? And there's that criminal case. Have you heard of any progress on that?
Not yet. We are going to start all over again. So we're not going to be able to make it on time for the investment conference. So good luck with that. I have to go. Goodbye. That was Huace.
It's obvious that he's being careful with you. Na Lan herself told me recently that magic crystal is all safe and sound.
Na Lan is bluffing. His hard drive was destroyed. He has no other choice but to start all over again.
Look, we had a deal. If magic crystal wasn't destroyed, you're going to have to spit out the money I gave you. A deal's a deal, right? We'll see the results of the investment meeting next week. If your best friend's business project suddenly makes an appearance in there, then I'll know you're playing me. And if there's one thing I hate, it's being played.
Nobody's playing you.
I'll see you next week then.
Hey, boss. Boss! Should I wake him up so he could eat something?
No, don't. Just let him sleep. Programming is hard work.
I think the original version of the program was pretty good. Now you're upgrading. Even a cow following you would burn out and eventually get exhausted too.
You just feel bad because he's tired. Well, I'm tired too.
But you're the boss. You're supposed to be tired.
All right. When you get your payout one day, remember what you said to me today.
You bet I will. I just hope this will be over very soon. I never thought about the money. Since you got back from Tibet, I knew we were doomed. And I just knew that I'd be right. We haven't slept all in days and we have to eat this every day. Look how tired Luca is.
There.
Get out of the way.
You get it?
Okay.
You'd better get a hold of your emotions. Everything that you said to me just now is way too negative. You have to stop saying that. It's bad for our morale.
I guess that's just fair.
Let me see that. There must be a guarantee that there is no unrestricted or unethical immoral content structure. What does that mean?
It's a standard contract from the App Store. We just printed it. That's what contracts are like. Now in the App Store, our software will be open to anybody. You have to guarantee them that there's no obscene content.
This line that's underlined, what does it mean? The ranking is decided by the total number of downloads.
The more downloads a software has, the higher its ranking is. To put it simply, it's the deciding factor if Magic Crystal will be on the homepage.
If it's not on the homepage, there will be no downloads, so the ranking will be low. Isn't that contradictory? That's like being a patient inside a mental hospital trying to prove you're not insane. If you say you're not sick, they won't believe you. No downloads means no high ranking, meaning you'll be unknown forever. It doesn't make any sense.
Why are you flying off the handle? Aren't we talking about it here?
How did Foxmail manage to get on the homepage?
They spent a lot of money to get that spot. Can we do that?
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Long live Foxmail! Keep on fighting! Long live Foxmail!
I don't care how. I have to get that investment from Rofis. I haven't been able to sleep well in a month. Everyone knows about it now. Rofis and those telecom operators. If I don't get a contract with them, I'll be laughed at. I won't be able to face anybody.
Why didn't you tell me about your stealing magic crystal? I asked you about it. I asked you whose idea it was. But you refused. You didn't want me to meet him. And now I know your reasons for doing that. And what about you? What of the 2 attacks on them? Did you do that? You tried to run them over. I thought I told you, we can't resort to dirty tricks again. I don't care about the money. Is this worth risking everything we have?
Dad, you don't understand. This isn't just about money.
What else is it about?
Look, it's just so embarrassing for me here. Read these papers. This is the project plan written by Guo Xinnian. Read it carefully and tell me, is this a plan or a love letter to Na Lan?
Xiaomang, it's reached 900,000? That's nothing. Think about it. 900,000 people using Foxmail at the same time. How great is that? Today, we're going to reach 1 million users for sure. And after 1 million, there'll be 10 million. When that happens, I'll have 10 banners made. Each one 50 meters long. I'm going to rent a helicopter fleet. I'll attach the banners to the back and have them fly all over the city. Everyone is going to see them from miles of... Oh, hey, you're awake, honey.
I had a dream last night. I saw my mom. I want to go home and see her.
Don't worry about Guo Xinnian. Even if his software is great, even if Magic Crystal is genius, he hasn't released it to the public yet. They've already lost the race at the starting line. Don't worry.
Huace. If only we had gotten married earlier. Our children would probably be in kindergarten by now.
In case... the first round gets 2 billion. Rofis is going to give us 20%. That's 400 million. 400 million! Round B ratings will start. It's going to be at least double the ratings of round A. Hey, that's a very conservative estimate. Then after that, I'll add 10% more through financing, 600 million cash. Then I'll offer it on the stock market. And then, my share price will be at least 90. And after that, I'm going to buy one of those established IT companies, and I mean the most famous ones. What do you think? I'm going to do that. I'll have people from all over the world, like Alex, Michael, Charlie. All those kinds of people are going to work under me. They're going to work for my Wendy.
I missed eating at this restaurant.
You have a unique taste. I've been thinking about paying you a visit lately, but I've really been too busy. I never have the time.
Cheng told me several times that Mr. Peng wanted to see me.
Yes, right.
Listen, we are old friends. Let's get straight to the point. Say it.
it was you who called me here today. I only came and brought my ears.
I heard your investment conference is coming. I invested money in Sercom, so I wanted to know more about it.
Mr. Tin, you're well aware that Rofizz is a company with its own procedures. Although I'm the managing director, I only have some limited authority. I can't decide these things by myself.
Let's not overlook certain issues. Zircom and Magic Crystal's copyrights. I've thought about it a lot. These projects are all based on genius ideas. Similarities are inevitable. If Rofizz invests in Sercom, that'll be a kind of recognition. I'll handle the Magic Crystal problem. I guarantee that you won't get into any trouble.
That's good. Yes, that's good. Mr. Tin, everything that Tin Tong does, should I report it to you?
There's an old proverb. Reflect on yourself before midnight. Think about others after it. I know what you mean. That spoiled kid doesn't know how to talk. He acts irrationally. If I were you, I would have lost my patience already.
He attempted to buy me with a bribe.
What did he say?
He said he would give me shares of the stock and send me the money through an overseas account.
That kid is out of line. I'm sorry for his behavior. I'll teach him a lesson. Let's go back to Sercom. I'll be relying on you to help me.
Okay. If that is all, sir, I'll be on my way.
Okay.
Please take care.
All right.
Goodbye, sir.
If you'll give me a minute, sir. I have something to tell you, Mr. Peng. The company wants to hire you as a consultant. We're going to develop our business in the mainland. Zircom is just the start of it. Your advice will be deemed very important for us.
Mr. Tin didn't say anything about this just now.
The board of directors assigned a specific task to me, sir. I will deliver the letter of appointment to your office. And another thing is, we've given our notice to the headquarters of Rofizz. We are great partners with your people at your headquarters. Your work as a consultant is also an honorary position, sir.
Well, since you've already notified the headquarters, I will accept it then. I'm very honored to be chosen, but I'm afraid I'm always too busy.
The board of directors has prepared a little of the stock shares and a modest annual salary in exchange for your work. I've already deposited it in an offshore account for you. This is the person in charge of it. Tell him where you want the money sent, and the funds will be transferred to an account of your choosing. To avoid being detected by bank officials, you should only call this number one time, sir.
Did you inform the corporate headquarters about this?
This is standard treatment for our consultants, sir. We do not need to inform them.
Thank you.
Here, porridge.
No.
Chayo,
Thanks.
I have to tell you, this is excellent.
Hey, you know Lei Jun from Me Technology? He was just like us. When he first started his business, he and his friends would pull all-nighters. They didn't have much money for food. His father was there. He would make congee and steamed buns for them. He did that every day. After he got his company listed, he decided to name the business Me Technology. after the millet kanji they always had. And you know what's the best part? He placed the pot his father used to make the kanji in a place of honor at the entrance of the company.
You guys are so cruel. You're all happy and eating porridge in front of a person who's sick.
Here, this is for you.
Ouch. How much more do I have to suffer before this ends?
That which doesn't kill you can only make you stronger.
There were 81 obstacles on the journey to the west, but they succeeded in the end.
The road to happiness is strewn with setbacks.
Hello, who's this?
It's me, Sin Chung.
It's Jin Chung. What do you want now?
Guo Xinnian. I think it's time for us to meet.
I'm too busy to see you. What's the problem now? Just say what you want to say.
I'm trying to offer you this last chance and you don't want to take it? I don't care what you think. We are going to have a good talk this time around. I'm warning you, this is your last chance. You won't get another one. Do you really want to be my enemy? You can choose not to come.
Sure, tell me where you are.
Hold on to your phone. I'll send my address to you in a bit.
Wait for me, I'll be right there.
Boss, have you gone crazy or what? He's going to use underhanded tricks. Are you naive? He baited you and you fell right into his trap.
Yes, boss, don't be silly. That man is a lunatic. Just be calm and think for a minute. He destroyed all of our computers and took our hard drive with him. He even sent thugs to run us over. He'll do whatever it takes to kill us. Don't fall for this. Boss. Hey, boss!
You're really going?
Hey!
He's being stubborn.
Hello?
Na Lan, drop whatever it is you're doing. Go downstairs right now. I need to see you.
I got it.
Go drive.
I get the feeling that something is off. This is like a scene from a gangster movie where everything goes wrong. You shouldn't get out. This is not the time for heroics. If you want to be a hero, just go and beat him in the investment conference.
It's all right.
Mr. Guo. Please, stay here with me. Mr. Tsin said he would like to have a little privacy with Mr. Guo. Your presence will make it hard for them. We came here together. We can talk together too. Are you here to fight? 'Cause there's more of you? Well, let me tell you, that doesn't necessarily mean you'll win the fight. What do you mean?
Gaudi. We don't need to be scared of a plagiarist. This is still a righteous world we live in.
Mr. Peng, what's going on? What's with all the mystery?
I just had a meeting with Qin Chunbang. He wants to get Magic Crystal out.
What do you think then?
Qin Chunbang has a great relationship with Rofa's headquarters. His opinion cannot be ignored. It won't look good for me if I do something to offend him.
So you want to get Magic Crystal out too?
No. To be very honest with you, of the 3 projects, I'm leaning towards Magic Crystal the most. Sercom is a fake. Foxmail is a messy hodgepodge. But Magic Crystal, even though it has no background, it's the most promising one. I can smell the money in this project.
Thank you, Mr. Peng, for having good judgment.
Don't pop the champagne just yet. The investment has still yet to be decided by votes. Each team has 1 vote. The assessment team only cares about the numbers. It will be hard to impress them without specific results. Magic Crystal is at a disadvantage because of this.
Then please tell me what to do.
Remember the numbers of these 2 people. They're the utmost authority on software evaluation in the App Store. You ask them to write a thorough evaluation for the Magic Crystal software. You can use their strong influence to push Magic Crystal right onto the homepage.
So you're here. You've got some nerve on you.
What am I supposed to be afraid of?
I asked you to come here to put a stop to the problems between us.
And how do we do that?
You know of my relationship with Na Lan. If you had not shown up, we would have been married by now. So there's something you should understand. I am already being very tolerant with you.
We have to save Magic Crystal. The mobile internet cannot be dominated by devious plagiarists. We cannot let these criminals run wild. Investment companies need to act righteously, and be honorable too. After you get out of the car, pretend like nothing happened. You and I never met today. Do you understand?
I understand.
That's 2 full suitcases. There's only the 2 of us here. Take them with you, and find a good place where you can hide. Then our problems will all be over.
What do you mean by all over?
I'm going to buy Magic Crystal from you with this. You can take the cash with you and share it with your partners. But for you, I'll up the ante more. I'm going to give you some of Sercom's stock shares. You'll get a bonus every year. From this moment on, you're on solid ground.
I don't understand. I'm going to be on solid ground?
There are people like me who are born on stable ground. Watching other people swim in the sea of misery, who are willing to do anything for a piece of bread. Now here I am offering you a chance to get out of the sea of misery. I just have one condition. Give up Magic Crystal and get lost forever.
Since you put it that way, there's something I can't seem to wrap my head around. You can live the high life, yet you developed Circom by stealing my magic crystal. Why don't you just enjoy your life and stop trying to bully people who are miserable like me?
I already released it, so it belongs to me. I care most about dignity. This money that I'm giving you is for my precious dignity.
You seem to forget. I have my dignity too. Magic Crystal is my child. If I sell my child, how am I going to live the rest of my life? I would be drowning in sorrow and unbearable pain.
You really are a man who refuses to give up before it's too late. Since I can offer you this money, I can give it to others as well. But I really don't think you're going to like the results.
And that's why people like me can never get on stable land. I'll wait for you in the sea of misery.
Guo Xinnian! I'm offering you this last chance!
What did he say to you?
He offered me 10 million. I refused and asked for 100. Then he called off the deal.
Na Lan, my dad is treating you to dinner. Please, I'm begging you. Be a little nicer. I owe you an apology. I thought about things after that huge fight we had last time. I know a lot better now. And I had a serious talk with Guo Xinnian. I offered him a ton of money to purchase Magic Crystal from him. Do you know what he said to me? That I was insulting him. Why would I offer him money then? I really don't understand you. Out of all the morons in the world, you had to go and pick the biggest of them all.
If Xinnian's the biggest moron in the world, then I'd be a close second. Xincheng, you're the classic poor little rich boy who realized money can't solve everything. I really don't understand how I could have fallen in love with you before.
You're getting closer and closer to him now, aren't you? I'm telling you, if Magic Crystal dies one day, you are the first to be blamed for it. You're the one who forced me to do this. What I do in the future totally depends on your attitude. Na Lan, if you can change your mind and get back together with me, my promise will stand forever. But you better hurry up.
If I change my mind, get back together? All right. Cancel Circom's business and do it right now. I'll get back together with you.
Do you really mean that?
Na Lan! Na Lan!
Uncle Tin.
Come on, serve the dishes. Sit down.
Waiter, serve the dishes!
Uncle Xin, before we sit and eat, I have something I wish I can talk to you about.
Say it.
Xincheng said if I change my mind about our relationship and go back to him, he's going to cancel Circom.
Na Lan, what are you doing?
Hey, you're a man, right? We should make it clear right now. Say it in front of Uncle Xin. Tell me with a straight face that you'll cancel it.
Xincheng.
Dad. You'll agree, won't you?
How can I do that? You tell me how I can do that. What about the telecom operators? What do we say to the phone makers who signed contracts with you? You have mobilized so many resources, and you even managed to reach this point. Even I wouldn't know how to end it. Doing business is not some children's game. Na Lan, about Circom, that needs further discussion. Sit down.
Uncle Xin, I'm sorry. I have other plans tonight. Please forgive me for doing this. I wish you good health.
Na Lan!
Sit down.
Hey, come here. Come.
You need to finish the preliminary structure as soon as possible. I know of 2 authorized software evaluation specialists here. They'll write a review, and with their help, Magic Crystal will be on the homepage. Who is this person?
This is some timely help. I think it's a good idea. If we have a few authorized specialists giving us a good review, we'll definitely be on the homepage.
Hey, who is this person?
That's not important right now. But I think this is worth a try.
Guo Xinnian. We've lost so much already because you take things at face value. You treat others like friends, but how do they treat you? You tell them our secrets and they end up selling you out. That's why we're paralyzed now.
Why is this coming down on me again? Was I the one who paralyzed us? I was just unlucky and I already paid
Enough.
for it.
Stop making pot shots at each other.
This is a mistake.
I don't think it's that complicated. Let's do what the person says. If it doesn't work out, then we don't lose anything.
But what if this is a trap by Xincheng? You ever think of that? We just walk into it like a bunch of fools? It just sounds too crazy. Hey! What are you doing now?
I'm going to make a phone call. This is a personal matter. It's none of your business.
Hello?
I know it was you. But why did you suddenly change your email address?
Confidentiality. I'll delete that address after we talk and hang up tonight. It's something I have to do. Before releasing your software on the App Store, better hurry and send a software sample to those evaluation specialists. They'll write the most credible recommendations. This is your only chance to get on the App Store's homepage.
I'll think about it. I'll give you my answer later.
What is it? Are there any problems?
Because of the 2 accidents earlier, all of my partners don't trust me as much as they did before. I need some time because I don't know how to convince them to send out a software sample.
You'll have to deal with that yourself, but this is really important. If you don't get those recommendations, your software will be buried among 1,000 others. Your software is going to end up disappearing into the woodwork and all of your efforts will be for nothing. This is the only chance you'll get, Guo Xinnian. You must seize it with both hands.
All right. Thank you.
Boss, we got 7 more emails. They gave us the names and resumes of the 2 specialists and the contact number of an Android store manager. Are we going to send both iOS and Android versions on the same day?
These 2 versions are okay, right?
Yes, I'm sure they are. It's the dual version that I designed myself. I'm just worried our server won't be able to bear it.
I would rather see it crash.
They said as long as the download is within 10 million, there'll be no problems.
Let's all take a break. Let's have a meeting. Guo Xinnian, I'll ask you again. Who's that person you talked to?
I already told you. It's my own personal matter. I'm not telling you.
You're still hiding things. Just tell me right now whether or not we can trust him or her.
We have to trust them. We don't have any other choice.
幸好